cool.
I welcome on today's show Demetrius "Boo Andrade. He is the WBO middleweight champion. I'm very happy to have you on the show. Thank you so much for making time for me. I appreciate it. You recently just moved up to super middleweight. What's that feeling like, and how's that been for you?
So far it's been good. You know, I get to actually put on some more weight, and then I don't have to cut as much weight.
Yeah.
You know, but it's going to be my third division that I'm planning on taking over at the super middleweight. I took over the 154 pounds, the 160, and now I'm looking to do the same thing at 168.
That's great. I mean, what's it like to move up in the 168? Like, is that like, what do you have to eat more? Like, what do you have to do?
Yeah, we gotta put on some more muscle. Of course, eating is definitely part of the program, and just excited to take over a new weight class, a bunch of new characters, and just make my mark and my legacy in the sport of boxing.
That's awesome. And what do you look forward to this fight? You're going over to England. You're going to Derby County. You're going into his backyard. What's it like? You know.
I mean, listen, I've done travel the world, fought all over the place. Russia, Moscow, Budapest, Hungary, Venezuela, everywhere. Just been everywhere fighting. So it's nothing new to me. If I claim to be the very best in the world, I should have no problem going to somebody's backyard and giving them a spanking.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you've done it before. You've gone all over. I mean, how do you deal with jet lag? What's the one thing that you have to deal with the jet lag?
We're gonna get there like days before to get over that. But at the end of the day, once you're in the ring, all that stuff doesn't matter. It's like you're preparing to fight. Somebody's trying to take your head off. So jet lag is like the last thing we worry about.
And your opponent, he's 22-0. What do you look forward to facing him? What have you seen about him?
He's still young in the game. He's trying to make something of himself, and this is going to be the biggest fight he ever had. But unfortunately, there's nothing after this for him other than maybe retirement. Usually, I get in the ring with people they don't want to get back in the ring because at the end of the day, I do take something from them. You know what I mean? It's not easy getting back in the ring after fighting me. But look, I'm expecting him to bring his very best. This is his opportunity to be somebody, make somebody, and he's getting in the ring with Demetrius Andrade, one of the best out there.
Oh yeah, you're one of the best. You're excellent, and I mean your record speaks for itself and everything, and all the fights that you've been through and all the guys that you have fought in the past. I mean, it's crazy like what led you up to here, and now you're in the super middleweight, looking to take over a new class. What do you feel like to say when people say they've kind of like been kind of ducking you, they don't want to fight you? What's that like?
I mean, one part is it's a frustrated situation because I can't get the big names in the ring with me at points where they use the excuse for like networks and team and all this other, whatever excuses they use. But at the end of the day, no matter what it is that the excuses they make, the most money that they will ever make is fighting me. Yeah. So that goes all the way out the window. But that being said, we're just going to continue to beat down whoever's in front of me.
Yeah, that's great. And then what's when you fight, like your IQ, where's that IQ come from? How that all come out? Because you're such a smart fighter. I watch you fight, and like everything, your IQ is very smart. You know where to pick your spots. You know where to hit guys. You knock guys down in the first round. Where's the IQ come from?
Just experience, foundation. My dad, Paul Andrade, taught me from a young age. Started boxing since I was like 5-6 years old, and just working with him, and then going out, working on my own, learning from other people, and just putting it together and realizing, how not to be a stationary target. You're going 12 rounds, and if a fight goes 12 rounds, you're gonna look the same or you're not.
Yeah, that's true. And you're a southpaw. I mean, like, what's the biggest? People hate lefties for some reason. I'm a lefty. I play basketball, and people hate playing against me in basketball because I'm a shooter. But like, why do people don't like fighting against lefties? What is it about us lefties that people don't like?
It could be awkward, but at the end of the day, if you're good, none of that matters. I fight a southpaw, I fight a right-hander. I have fought southpaws, and I still came out victorious. It's all about, the intelligence, of course, and anything in life. The smartest will win.
Yeah, that's very, very, very true. And now, everything that you've done, what has led you to, boxing? Where did the passion come from? You mentioned your dad trained you at a young age. Did you just fall in love with it, or did you try other sports? Like, how did it all come about?
Oh yeah, I definitely felt in love with it. That was just something that we did on a daily. And yeah, I played football, basketball. I did a little baseball, tennis, karate. But I was winning a lot of tournaments in the boxing program, and then it came down to like football and boxing, and it was just like, all right, Jesse, either go against a guy that's 300-400 pounds or somebody that's my weight. So I was like, yeah, I'll go against the guy at my weight. One-on-one. And I like the ball a lot too.
Oh yeah. I saw you at the last weekend. How was the 3-point contest when you were?
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I haven't shot in a while, but it's like almost like riding a bike. The performance, the format is still there, but maybe the jumper wasn't.
Yeah. And now, do you have like a favorite NBA team, basketball team that you like to watch, or like on top of everything?
When I get time, of course, you know what I'm saying. I like all teams. I ain't got like a favorite team, but I'm a hometown supporter. That's Celtics. That's Boston Bruins. That's Patriots. You know what I'm saying. That's Providence College, and anybody in the New England area, I'm always going to support. But I know professional athletes in all sports that I'm a fan of and friends with, that I watch them play, and that's just what it is.
That's awesome. That's great. You get to see them, and Rhode Island's full of talent, and you're a primary example of Rhode Island. What do you think about all the guys that have come out of Rhode Island, played professional sports, Lamont Thomas, and your buddy Calvin Jones, who's doing great things with David Duke Jr. and everything like that? What do you think about those guys?
Yeah, it pretty much speaks for itself. There's talent all over the world. Rhode Island is the smallest state in the USA. Sometimes it's hard to grasp that there's so much talent there, but at the end of the day, people that knows, certain sports, certain programs, Rhode Island is a place to be. We got top colleges out here, so top athletes and college athletes want to come here for the school, for the program, and of course they're going to go on and do whatever is best for them, of course. But we definitely have a good, program out here.
Yeah, definitely, that's great. And then I have a couple more questions, and we'll wrap it up soon. One of my questions is, if you could fight any boxer in their prime, who would it be?
Floyd Mayweather would have been a guy I would have fought.
Yeah.
I love Roy Jones. I probably would have stayed away from him, but I would have got in the ring with him too. Sugar Ray Leonard, you know what I'm saying? Them guys, guys I kind of look up to watching, and you just watch how they strategize, their victory, their training camps, and see how they did things in their prime.
Yeah. And then, and my other question is, I like the A-team gear stuff. Where can I get any of that? Or do you have to be part of the A-team to get it?
We do stuff during fight time. I just put a bunch of stuff out there. I'm working on the website and stuff like that to start launching. But I usually use whoever I'm working with that's making my gear. I'll just put it on their website, 44 Mil, Out of Fame. Those is where you can find my hats, my hoodies. I just push their websites. You know what I'm saying? We break bread regardless. I try to bring traffic to my people, and I'm gonna be all set regardless of the situation. But it's gonna be coming soon.
All right, I'm excited. I love the gear and everything. It's really,
we got some fly shit.
Yeah.
I work with the best.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I'm a big fan of it. And then my last question is, what's your favorite thing to do outside of boxing? I usually ask everyone this question, what sport they're in. What's your favorite thing to do just outside of boxing?
Just, honestly, just support my people, be there for my people, show them my presence, and give them, the love and support, and, my kids, of course, my family,
That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, thank you so much, Jan, for your time. I really appreciate it. This has been awesome. Good luck on your match on May 21st. You can catch that on Sky Sports, correct?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Sky Sports. Be on the lookout for that match. It's going to be a great one. Super middleweight title on the line. I'm excited for it.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, cool.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, it's all good.
That means a lot.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Yeah, it's awesome.